Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel. And today we're going to be going into a product that can be very handy, whether it's interior or exterior, when it comes to detailing vehicles. And these have a lot of different uses. And here you can tell I have two different brands and two different styles. So let's get into this. On the right, I have a product from Detail Factory, and that is going to be their super soft or ultra soft brushes, and this is what I'm going to be using for interior use. And then over here on the left, I have the detailing brushes from Proper Detailing Company, and those are going to be my exterior brushes. These are going to be a synthetic bristle, and this is going to be a boar's hair bristle brush. So these came as sets, and like I stated, for interior, I went with the Detail Factory. They are very, very well known in the automotive detailing industry, very well known. And then the detailing brushes that I went for exterior from Proper Detailing, they are actually based out of Richmond, Virginia, and they're actually a detailing company. So as far as the interior, I went with a professional brand and a highly recommended Detail Factory, because when it comes to interior, if you do use your brushes with chemicals to clean certain things, let's say you're cleaning vents or doors, the crevices in the center console, anything like that, or even using these on leather, whether that be the dash or the steering wheel or the seats or anything like that, you can spray chemicals on these brushes or on the surfaces that you're going to clean and use these brushes with them. Well, with a lot of the cheaper ones, you will sometimes run into the issue of the dye from the bristles mixing with the chemicals and the dye actually ending up on the surface of whatever you're cleaning, and I definitely did not want that. So that's why I went with a really well-known and recommended brand as far as that, because I have light gray or almost white leather interior in my car, and especially when it comes to customers or anybody, if I detail their car, I don't want that happening either, because I don't want to be paying for anything or causing any damage. So that's why I went with these. So a little bit more about them is they do have plastic handles. You can get both style brushes with wood handles. I try to stay away from those. Not that there's really anything wrong with them, but over time, especially with my exterior brushes, what I do with these is I throw them in my bucket of soap or whatever cleaning chemical I'm using and let them soak in there, so it makes cleaning easier. Well, with a wood handle, over time, even the ones with coating on the wood handles do tend to absorb the water and chemical and stuff with it, and they don't last quite as long as these plastic handled detail brushes. So I went with plastic handles on both. Like I said, this is a super soft synthetic bristle, and they have their brushes in many different colors. The handles come in gray, black, red, blue, a lot of different varieties and sizes and everything. And you can also get this in boar's hair brush as well. And I'll throw some pictures up in here as well throughout the video of these Detail Factory brushes. They do come both packaged in a bag, and they both come with a card. This one actually shows you what to do after using the product or how to clean them out. And then other than that, this set for the two brushes, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. They're obviously a really good brush company, so these are going to run $26 for the two brushes. So definitely not cheap. There are a lot of different companies out there that make brushes. You'll find them all over Amazon, but if you're looking for a really well-known and very, very good brush, this is what I would suggest. And all these products that I do, they are all linked down in the description for you guys. So if you're interested in any of these products, they are there. But like I was saying, there's a lot of different brands on Amazon. A lot of different people make them. And you'll definitely see the cheaper ones and stuff, and you'll tell that they're cheaper. But if you're only doing this every once in a while, I'm sure you'll be just fine. But if you want something that's going to last a long time and do a really good job, I would suggest both of these. So that's why I'm doing this review. And in the future, you will see me putting these all to use, and I'll show you exactly what each one is for. So $26 for the 2 brushes over here, and I'll be using that for interior use only, vents, doors, center console, stuff like that. I'll just kind of show you a real close-up look. And I know people that, even start out going the cheaper route that they can, not just buying cheap ones on Amazon, but makeup brushes, because these are extremely soft. I mean, it's weird, but this almost feels like cat's hair. Like, it is extremely soft. And that's really nice. So if there's like piano black or anything in your vehicle, or chrome or anything that you don't want to scratch, this is going to be perfect for that. It's going to get the stuff clean, get that dust or dirt and debris off of the surface, and it won't leave scratch marks behind. So that's really nice. And they're full. I mean, you're not getting skimped out on bristles. There's a lot of bristles here. So really, really good brushes. It does kind of have a textured feel right here on the handle, and that's nice. Just in case the handles are covered in water or a chemical or anything, you do have some grip to it, and it's not sliding out of your hand. And then you do have some holes here at the end of the handle to hang your brushes up to dry after you're done using them. And then over here for the proper detailing, this is what I'm going to be using for exterior use. And I went with the boar's hair brush. It is a soft bristle, not quite as soft as this synthetic bristle, but it's still fairly soft, but not quite as soft, and that's necessary when cleaning some things like the rims or anything like that on the exterior of the vehicle. You can kind of grab that dirt a little bit better and clean a little bit harsher dirt and debris off. I'll be using the larger one. As you can see here, this is a 3-piece brush set, and the larger one, which is their 18, I don't know if you can read that on there. This is their largest brush, and I'll be using this for cleaning like engine bays. Then they have their 16, and I'll be using this for rims such as lug nuts and stuff like that, get in the lug nut holes and everything, which will be very handy. It's kind of hard to do that with a big wheel brush or anything like that, so that's where one of these little detailing brushes really comes in handy. And then for emblems and smaller things around the vehicle, they have their 12. And this is what I'll be using to clean around, badging and emblems and stuff on the vehicle as well. And like I stated before, I literally will just throw this in my wash bucket or wheel wash bucket or anything like that. And so I can just grab it out and it's ready to go. Once again, these also have the plastic handles. It's boar's hairbrush, and this set is going to be a little bit more friendly as far as pricing. This is 3 brushes for $20, so much more or a little bit more affordable, and really good brushes as well. You'll see a lot of the designs on Amazon. They all are very similar, especially the bases of the bristles, and you can tell they're extremely cheap and how they're attached to the handle. And a lot of reviews, state that the heads will just pop off the handle, or you get kind of skimped out on bristles. But both of these brands do a very good job of packing a lot of bristles in their brushes, and they're all the way through. You don't have that dead spot in the center or anything like that. So very nice brushes. To me, these 2 brands are just a more solid design, and they're both less prone to cracking or bristles falling out or bleeding of the dye when mixed with chemicals or anything like that. So that's why I went with these. Both of them have really good reviews. They're okay on prices, obviously, this being up there in the more expensive ones, especially for 2 brushes. And you'll see a lot of different brands online, and I'll even have a couple others that I would suggest that seem to be decent quality and have good reviews. But both of these I do highly recommend. They both have really good reviews and are both really well designed. I really like the handle design on this as well. It doesn't have the knurling or anything on the handle for grip, but it is a comfortable handle, and it also has a spot for hanging, and the cleaning's the same way as you would the Detail Factory ones. You kind of clean them out, rinse them out, squeeze as much water out of the bristles as possible, and you hang them from here to let them dry. So I think they're both really good brushes. Let me know your guys' thoughts, or if you've used any other brushes and you would suggest them, please drop it down in the comments for the other viewers. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for future videos where I will be using both of these brushes, exterior, interior, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below of your thoughts, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Also, don't forget, all of these will be linked down in the description just for you guys. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.